welcome back to You'll Go Wild. So far we've stopped off in Mudgee, Goulburn River National Park, Coonabarabran, Narrabri, Lightning Ridge, Burke, and now we're on our way to White Cliffs. White Cliffs is full of character from underground houses and hotels and opal history. It has the oldest commercial opal fields in Australia, and travellers have been coming here since 1880s in search of opals, and they are still finding plenty in the local mines. It is one of the only places in the world where you can find white opals, and it also has the most famous for its rare pineapple opal with distinctive spiky shapes. You need to keep your eyes peeled on this road. There are lots of cows and goats along this journey. We are staying at Patch Gully, and basically it lives up to its name. It's basically a patch of wasteland, but it does give us an insight on how some of the miners live. So we thought we'd give it a go and scratch around for an opal or two. We soon lost interest after 10 minutes. Opal fever hasn't got us yet. We're off to visit Lindsay, who has kindly offered to show us around his underground house as part of the White House dugout tours. His wife Cree is also a well-known artist in these parts, so I'm looking forward to seeing some of her work too.
It looks like a harp. I want to make a harp out of it. She comes up with the ideas. Guess who gets the job?
Sounds like us.
Yeah. This is what we've done with it. We now call it a swing and rock band.
Hey!
1920s counterweight. Used to go on the front of the tractor. Drill steel here from the Broken Hill mines. Someone's missing the top off the fence, but don't tell them.
Yeah.
Each Egyptian king had his own cartouche or stamp. So what we've got here is the man, woman, child in the boat with the son. She'd added this little bit of wire there above this. This is the old wire clothes people used to make here. For God's sake, we just didn't know to pick it up. This is something you'll possibly never see in your life again. Come a bit closer up here.
Castle bones.
Yeah, this is roadkill. She brings the stuff home, boils it up in the sun being fry pan, pulls the bones out, whitens the bones, and then turns them into art. You can see the snake here, and he was too big to put on the board, so his tail's finally going back to nothing there. The next one here is a bearded dragon. Third one's a goanna. You can see in the right-hand corner his jaws, teeth, his little rib bones, his claws up there. And then shovelback lizard, another snake vertebrae, magpie, little lizard, another snake over there. You can even see the snake's head down the bottom corner with the little rib bones she's made into stars. The angel that she's done up here, the body's the end of the old treadle sewing machine.
Yeah. One of those.
She's got the boobs and the belly button and the feminine bits.
Yeah.
And we welded hips on it to make her a bit more womanly. So,
Of course, you put the outside, just the outsides on it.
The wings are 1970s vinyl belts out of the auctions. They're all brand new in boxes. And I said, little belt. She said, oh shit, feathers. Straight away, she knew what she's going to do with it. But yeah, come on down. Come on up.
But yeah.
The last place anyone's going to show you in their house is their shit.
Oh, okay. It's a bit more plush than the one we're used to at the moment today.
Yeah, we're camping at
we're at the free camp.
Potch.
That's cool, isn't it?
So you've dug all this out, haven't you?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do all this?
A year and a half to dig it out. Then 7 months to render the whole thing with concrete so you don't get any dust.
Yeah.
And there's 2 years just before you start putting floors, electricity in it.
Yeah.
Houses are easy to build compared to these things.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking, actually, that's making our 18 months just renovating the house. A bit pathetic, really.
Yeah, it is.
No,
We should have done it a lot quicker.
this is number 6. I've built here, so if I live long enough to finish this, this is it. This is my rock collection. Rather than having it under the bed or in a shed or showcase where they gather dust, we thought we'd try to create something different. This is what I've come up with. In here is some of the opal I found when I was in here. It's unusual. See the shells from when it was an inland sea? Snail, but he never thought he was going to end up opal on a wall.
That's right. Yeah.
Bit of wood with some opal in. Pineapple only come from one place in the world, and that's here. This is a poor one, but a good one of those is $100,000.
Right, yeah, okay.
Belonites, backbone from squid and cuttlefish, tiny as this little one here. Something really rare is opal in quartz. Normally gold's with quartz. To find that was crazy. This is what I mine in Queensland. This is the boulder opal. Comes in different forms. I put a bit in the wall to show people.
Yeah.
Cree, being an artist, couldn't help herself. Pair of eyes, pair of teeth. That's her Dracula.
Yeah.
Fossilised shark teeth off the South Australian coast. Get out. Great white shark teeth that we're so terrified of.
Yeah.
Biggest thing that used to be in the ocean, Megalodon, that tooth, well, that shark's bigger than the blue whale. So thank God that thing's not running around today. Copper here from Burra, silver, lead and zinc from Broken Hill, garnets from Broken Hill, peanut wood from Western Australia, prawn or yabby fossil.
Yeah, it's cool.
The inner eardrum of a blue whale, so much like our ear.
So is this all stuff you found over time, or?
No, swap a lot.
Yeah.
3/4 of this is local, which I was able to get hold of myself.
Yeah.
But the other, like amethyst, Brazil,
Right, yeah,
fish
yeah.
fossils and stuff from America, the Megalodon tooth is America. Trilobite, some of the first signs of life on our planet. Found a rock here, broke it, sent this to uni. They tell me this is the start of life on this world, and we evolved from that. So, coprolite, lovely name for dinosaur poo.
Yeah.
I'll give you the shits with it.
Yeah. So that looks very much like the black opal.
Yeah, Lightning Ridge.
Is that what that is?
No, that's Queensland boulder.
Right, okay.
It's just that I just polished that little bit in there. Yeah, if you get back here, you might actually see the bit more of the colours if you get it.
I see the green coming down.
Real close. Put your head real eyes in close, you'll see reds and yellows.
Oh, yeah.
Little bits and pieces in there. But yeah, it comes in all stuff up here.
So what would be mine though? What would have come from here?
All this stuff.
Right, okay.
Wide open.
Right, and this is the sort of thing they're mining for today.
Yeah.
But you decided to mount it rather than sell it.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I think it's much
Yeah,
better that way.
That's fantastic, actually.
I mean, this thing here in Sydney with a bit of gold around it, 15 to $2,000 just for that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That little shell would bring you 1,500. So it's all just dollars.
It is, that's
Oh,
only
just
money.
money.
But yeah, it's
So it's this whitish opal they're mining here then?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
black opal.
No,
Black opal and
that's-
lightning.
Lightning Ridge.
Yeah, I thought I knew that was there.
That's the stuff that brings the biggest money because the dark background sort of
Sets off.
throws it out.
Yeah.
All the offcuts from tiles pellet them in the tip. We cut all ours through the opal saw into triangles, does our walkways for nothing. Anything that goes to tips dust. Just recycle anything we can.
Yeah.
And if you look at the size of some of these pieces in here, we use up.
Yeah. Makes grouting a bit of a nightmare, right?
This is crazy. Have a look up, see how far you're under.
Oh yeah.
What we've done out the front there is cut the side off the hill and you just walk into the hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, head down there.
Master bedroom.
Oh well, one of them.
You can feel it getting cooler as well though.
Oh, it's just beautiful under here.
Is it the same temperature all?
2 degrees difference all year.
Yeah, okay.
And up here at the moment it's probably 21. Here comes in the front door. At the back of the house I've got 3 drill holes with the old spinners on top.
Right.
And they're pulling air through here all the time. So when you stay, you've got fresh air all the time.
Mm.
And you haven't got any dirt smell or anything else.
No.
It's really healthy to live in here.
Yeah.
These holes allow air to flow through everything.
Yeah,
All
okay.
these holes you'll see in the wall just allows air to flow through the whole house.
And what did you render it with?
Concrete.
And painting must have been, or did you spray?
No, hand paint, because if you spray it, the air movement just takes it through everything, covers everything you've got. So all this clear bit under here was open, and you can see where I've dug out or cut out underneath here, reached up as far as I could go, but in 2 hours I took $13,500 worth of opal from under the stone. And the rock is still going, it's huge, and the opal's still going in there. But anyway, I've cemented it back up. If ever need money, that's my wall safe. See how much light comes in?
Yeah, you get an amazing amount of light, given how far.
Underground.
Yeah, how far it is.
Yeah,
What's that, 30 foot?
yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing amount of light.
This is Laura Cree's artwork, you'd be sick of looking at it.
No.
It's as though you're looking down, you're a bird or an aeroplane. You're looking down on the earth, the warren bungles, the hills, the paddocks with all the different crops in them. Little river or stream, sacred site. She's done an old act. We've just used rocks and rubbish.
She's very clever, isn't she?
Yeah, it makes all these different things out of anything.
So is this the deepest part?
Yeah, all of this thing.
You can't be tall like that. Oh, I'm alright, look at that. It's good being short. Oh, look, we come outside.
You don't realise how far you're under until you
No,
get
back up again.
Wow.
I've just painted the bloody floor here, so I've got a few trims to fix up here.
Wow, look at the view up here.
We throw the grandkids up here. They call it Dirt World.
Dirt world, yeah.
You can do an underground tour with Lindsay for $15, which was well worth the money. Whitecliff Solar Power Station was Australia's first solar power station in 1981, chosen because it has the highest sun solar exposure and only source of power in the area. It consists of 14 5-metre parabolic dishes, each covered by more than 2,000 mirrors and mounted heliostatic mountains. Basically, it moves with the sun. The dishes focus on a collector which boiled water. Steam then drove a 3-cylinder steam engine, delivering 25 kilowatts of electric power, which fed batteries so selected owners could have power. In 1966, the dishes were resurfaced and the original mirrors were replaced by 16 water-cooled photovoltaic cells. The station delivered up to 45 kilowatts of electricity power and the output fed directly back to the grid. This system ran for about 6 years before it was decommissioned in December 2004. It's now a heritage site and museum.
See up here,
Next time on You'll Go Wild,
there.
finally get down
That's
a
what we're
real
looking for.
working
Okay, so
mine.
that's a seam of opal. Cool. And it runs from over here and it still goes back up in here.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.